Welcome back to the Sword of Truth podcast, the chapter-by-chapter reread of the Sword of Truth series with a potentially poisonous waterfall of craft brew on the side.
Ooh.
I'm Jade, and I'm here with Nate.
Hello.
And today, we are investigating Chapter 56 of Soul of the Fire.
Hell yeah.
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 Better
Sorry.
than
I'm excited. We're back in the chair. So it's like, it feels good, feels right. I'm good.
that. You locked in?
I am.
Yeah.
I even have, well, we'll talk about it later, but I even have a beer I brewed. And so, yeah, everything feels good in my little corner of the basement right now.
Hence the potentially poisonous.
Right. Wait, what? Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. We've drank it. It's fine.
Smells really good.
It's fine. It's actually good. It's more, yeah. We'll talk about it later, y'all. We'll find out later. Right now, we are about to get into this episode. It's gonna be awesome. Last episode, I don't know if you remember, but Kahlan dropped a bomb about her bun in the oven, and the speeches campaigning to the people of Anderith have started. So things are happening down in old Anderith town.
We know the shenanigans about how the speeches are staggered, right?
Mhm.
So that they're going to have their guys go after Richard and unconvince all the people he does his best to convince.
Yeah, using his talking points to prove him wrong, or honestly, just...
Yeah.
We all know what this is. We've
Yeah.
all seen plenty of it. We don't need to talk too much about it. We're just going to keep it moving. So, this episode, chapter, this time, Kahlan and Richard. We start with them. They want some time alone, away from the guards, and do as you do, you know? And Do thinks that they want to go fuck, but agrees to let them go if they promise not to take too long.
Well, like they do. What's the point of being alone if that's not kind of your goal? Like, it might not be the whole thing, but also, she's right.
I don't disagree with you. However, I mean, as we will see, it doesn't seem like Richard and Kahlan are of the same mind.
I get that. I'm probably being overcritical. Get a fucking tent.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Just have a tent.
You're not being overcritical.
If you're weird about it, I don't know, be a little quiet or something. But like, tents have walls. You can make that work for you. Yeah, it's not ideal, but like, it's good fucking enough.
They haven't been, obviously, the timeline's all wonky, so it's shorter than you think in your brain. But they've only been able to fuck one time in the corporeal world. Shh, shh, you didn't hear that.
Listen, I don't know enough about corporals to really correct you.
No,
but
I didn't say that. No one heard that. In the physical realm, they've
Right.
only been able to be
Right.
together one fucking time after they got married, and it's been weeks now. No, that's not acceptable.
It might just be, honestly, it might just be this. You and I have been married a long time. So some of the pressure that they are facing as a newlywed couple, like, oh, geez, it's got to be just so, and then this has to happen, and we've got to light the candle and make sure the blinds are all the way closed. When you get to where we're at, it's more like, let them fucking watch, who cares?
Listen, I feel like it might be
Not
opposite,
exactly, but...
I just remember when we first got together, and we had, maybe not guards, but similar things to guards. We had family and friends and everybody around watching all the time, and we still fucking got that.
Yeah.
Any chance we got, we fucking got it done.
The lesson here is if you want it bad enough,
Yeah.
you can have it.
Yes.
You might have to do some shit, but you don't have to necessarily go this far.
Yeah.
Sometimes
what you
subtle
need.
subtle works.
Yeah. Captain Miffert, the Daharan officer.
I know that's not it. I think it's Myfert.
Didn't listen to the, I read.
Miffert's funny because it sounds like he's just a little bit pissy all the time.
I thought it was good.
Miffert.
Oh, okay, I'm an adult. So
That's amazing.
He's the Daharan officer in charge of their escort. He also objects, like, obviously, you two are like the most two important people in all of the Midlands.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna go off alone.
No, the fuck you're not.
Okay, fine. I'm coming with you.
Yeah, like, maybe one of you, right?
Yeah.
Not both of you. This is the thing. We don't know this. This is all from, like, Richard's kind of perspective here.
Right.
Somebody's definitely following.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm Lord Rawl. Let me assure you, I will agree to your face that I will wait right here.
Yeah.
The second you turn around, I'm following you.
Yeah.
I'll follow you from 50 feet back.
Yeah.
100 feet back even. I feel like that's pushing it.
I'll even tell you I wasn't following you. I was going out for a stroll.
I will walk as far back as, I mean, we know Richard would have an advantage with this, but like as far back as you can see me.
Yeah.
And I'll give a little shout. And if it's quiet enough for your liking, try and keep it under that level for some privacy. And I will look the other way for exactly 2.5 minutes.
But you're not going off alone. Absolutely the fuck not.
No, no, I'm going to follow you. Like, I get why you want privacy, but look, no.
Yeah. Listen, I've heard some fucking. It's fine.
Yeah. So, like, we're not going to watch you or listen to you, but we will be right fucking there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Make sure that there's no ways for other people to get in and out, and then we're fine.
Yeah, make me sign a contract. I won't say nothing, and then let me retire. And I'll never tell a soul what I heard that day. But, like, this is the way it's got to go, because if some shit goes down, you can't be vulnerable like that.
No. But Richard overrules him and is like, yo, you're going to stay here, you're going to patrol the area, and me and my lady are going to go take a little walk-see, okay?
Hey, my man, you see that over there? Yeah, she's beautiful, isn't she? Listen, I'm gonna be alone with that, okay? Now, I know you say you're gonna follow me, and that's fine, but I just want to remind you, I am the Emperor, and I am a crack shot with a fucking bow, my guy. So fucking try me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
But he gives them a job to do, right? So he's like, you need to send some messengers over to General Rybish, so you're going to be busy anyways. Congratulate his speed, but also reiterate that they should fucking be hidden well to the north.
Yeah.
So that they don't fuck up the surprise element of everything going on.
We don't want to accidentally kick off a war, right? Because that would be bad.
Yeah, well, a war is happening, but we don't want to lose our upper hand in said war.
Right, or do anything to aggravate said war.
Right.
Jeez. Okay, I'm sorry. You get it.
I was honestly, I was fully in fantasy world for a minute, and it was nice.
Almost for a second.
It was really nice.
I
was pulled back. Anyways, Richard is terrified that if the Daharan army approaches Anderith, they will needlessly be slaughtered by the DDs.
Okay, so I'll little transparency on my end here. I read DDs earlier
Double
on the
Ds.
notes, and of course. And so I was like, wait,
damn titties.
What? And it wasn't until a little later in the notes when you actually typed out Dominie Dirtch did I go, oh, because I was like, what DDs are gonna what?
Yeah, I am not typing that out every time it comes up in the notes.
And I know enough to know that that's not what you were writing, but I didn't, it's been too long.
Hey, I don't blame you for seeing a couple double Ds and just thinking of just being one-minded about it.
On that gray background and that white text, couple capital Ds.
Yeah.
That's really where it's at.
That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Richard has...
I like books. What can I say?
Richard has a deep distrust of Chanbor. So, this is part why he's like, I'm not going to trust that they're not going to fucking slaughter my people if I bring them over here. And he notes that truth doesn't wear a tongue smooth. Lie does. Lies. What?
Jade,
Lies did.
that just means you tend to tell the truth. You know? Yeah, it might not come out perfect every time, But you know it's true.
Because my tongue ain't smooth.
Right. Like a cat.
I'm like a cat.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I have a fucking
give
cat
me
tongue.
some of that. Cheers.
Oh shit! You guys understood what I was trying to say. What
They
I was trying to
get
say.
it.
All I could think about was, how does Richard know what Chamber's tongue feels like?
Interesting. Well, he knows about dragons. We know that for sure.
We know that.
Yeah.
Richard and Kahlan finally ride up the trail alone, both super relieved to escape the constant public scrutiny, all the paparazzi and everything. It's fucking draining.
Dude's like drawing them in public.
Yeah.
Can you hold still? Sir, could you hold still? Sir.
Sir, Kahlan, Mother Confessor.
I will give you $20 to fuck off right now.
And you just huck coins at them.
Yeah. Making it hail. It's just like, if I say no once, then the answer is no.
Yeah.
Please leave. I don't have to be rude, but go. But the multiple sir person in public? No.
Yeah.
Nay, I say.
No, the last time I went to a Griffins game without you recently.
Yeah.
And I was walking to where you go to sit. And there's always all those people.
The seats?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, we were in a box.
Fancy.
Fancy. Yeah. But there's all these like vendors. There's sometimes our tables.
They got the tables with the
Typically, I am walking with my husband, who my husband stays on the side of me where they go.
I'm the defense.
And then he responds, and it was very awkward without you because they lock eyes with me, and then I'm like, no, and I'm like trying to look at my group to be like, we're not stopping here, correct? Nobody's responding to me, and so I'm trying to be a polite person, and then Melissa just comes up and is like, nope, we don't do that, and we keep walking, and I was like, I know, my husband does this. I'm bad with this. I can't do this.
The best thing for you to do in that situation, especially at an arena where there's a lot of people and it's loud, if they make direct eye contact, immediately, you laugh very loud. You're busy, you're in a conversation. Look, the seasoned vet, he's going to suss you out and he's going to get you anyway. But if they're a new kid who's not done it very long and they're like, oh, well, I don't want to be rude, you shut them down every time.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying, and then I didn't have anybody there to catch me when I fell, and so it was awkward. It was bad.
I will be as polite as possible and in no uncertain terms be like, guy, no.
And I love that about you, Nate.
I don't want to, but it's necessary sometimes.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
So the trail that they're on reminds Richard of Heartland. He's like having all these nostalgia moments, and they're in the same range of mountains that they were in originally.
He is kind of the opposite of Sam in Lord of the Rings, where he's just like, one more step and I'll be closer to home than I had been ever when this whole adventure, see, I can't talk either, adventure kicked off. It's so close, but it's so far away.
Yeah, and that's kind of like he's like reflecting on that in his head, that it's geographically close to his home, but his responsibility as Lord Rawl make it feel crazy distant. But he's having these imposter syndrome thoughts, like he's just a woods guide from Heartland, and people are now looking to him and following him into a massive war, and at some point they're all gonna look at him and be like, why the fuck are we following this idiot? Which I thought was like, I don't know, poignant's not the word, but I feel like everybody has those thoughts. And maybe not everybody to the same degree as me, or I feel like most of the people I know, though, just feel like we've faked it. we're making it every day. You know what I mean? Like, if you're confident and you know that you're fucking doing it, great. That's great for you. Some days I do feel that. But there's plenty of days where I'm like, no, I don't know how I tricked everybody to get to where I am today.
To make them believe I'm a whole ass person and an adult.
Yeah.
I fully feel that.
That they can trust me with fucking anything.
Like, really? I know I have that feeling sometimes, but then if you go in believing you can, you got a better shot then if you're like, this is fucking impossible, I feel like everybody feels like they feel it the most, but everybody feels it the same way.
And I think that helps me, though, to feel more normal because I'm like,
It's normal
this
to
is
have
a normal
it, yeah.
thing that everybody deals with. In my job, I can be like, I'm totally great doing this. And then one thing will knock you off your confidence. And so for that whole day, you're just like, oh, this feels fucked up because you're just not feeling it the same way.
I shouldn't be the one doing this.
Yeah.
But that's how you learn.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back when I was inherited emperor and I had to lead a war. I mean, that shit's tough. You know, that's something we all have in common.
Now, is he the Lord Rawl because he was the son? Or is he the Lord Rawl because he killed the Lord Rawl? And he has the Rawl blood?
I think
it's both.
Well, it kind of depends on what Dark and Rawl decided on. But I think because he killed his dad and he is the next guy, like it adheres to both usual rules, right? Whoever kills the king becomes the king. And when the king dies, his kid becomes the king.
Right.
So if the kid kills the king, yeah, he's the next guy.
And he has the blood magic.
Right. And he's got the spice. So like it's all good. But if you ask me, he is Lord of Dahara. He's Emperor of the Midlands, but he couldn't do that on his own. Not with all of his stuff. He had to marry Kahlan to get that. So he's not inherited Emperor. He is inherited Lord.
He married Kahlan, which helped that along, but he was also just like demanding the surrender of all the lands either way.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, shit. Well.
Moving on.
By conquest, whatever.
It was just, I just thought it was interesting that Richard had it, and we can all kind of commiserate on the fact that sometimes we all feel like we don't fucking belong where we are.
Even Richard, who gets the things he needs by pure plot magic. No, I'm sorry, wizard magic.
War wizard.
Yeah. War wizard magic. The power of need has imposter syndrome. So if you are out there right now and you are feeling any of that, just know the guy who sometimes has built-in plot magic fucking has that too.
Yeah.
So it's fully normal.
Even though he talks to everybody in his life like he has none of these thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you would never know. He doesn't show it.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
Yeah.
And that's normal.
And every person in your life probably feels the same way. And if they don't, they're a sociopath.
Then
you don't want to be like them anyways, because they might have bodies in their basement.
Yeah. So I was just about to say, so don't worry, you're killing it. But that bodies in the basement thing kind of threw me. Wait, what? What are they fucking doing over there?
That's what I'm saying. You know, if somebody doesn't have those thoughts, that's probably what's happening.
Wow.
They probably have multiple chest
maybe.
freezers. Or whatever.
Anyways.
So Richard's thoughts then turn to the chimes from that, right? Obviously, you're thinking negative thoughts. You might as well just think about the most negative thought.
Yeah, let's make it as bad as possible.
Mm-hmm. So the plague of deaths has caused people to fall back on old superstitions, like leaving gifts of food or piling stones at crossroads, and Richard doesn't really understand any of that. The thing is, if you can't protect yourself in any other way, and you don't want to be living in crippling anxiety, if stacking some stones at the corner of some crossroads is gonna like make you be able to make it through your day without just fucking falling apart, fucking pile some stones up.
You know what this is making me think of? The jar of dirt. Is it gonna help? I don't know. Do you want to give it back? Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna fucking help.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. I like that though.
And your mindset is like, even if it's not actually helping, your mindset is that's the most important thing. So it's gonna help get you through things. So, because your brain is fucking powerful. And you know what makes my brain super powerful? Or at least I feel like it makes my brain feel powerful?
I mean, it's got to be beer, right?
It's beer.
It's about that time.
It is.
Hell yeah.
So I think that maybe we should go to a beer break. So we'll be back right after this. Hey, Nate, what are we drinking?
Today we are drinking Elvis Juice Remixed. It is a grapefruit IPA from Brewdog Brewing Company.
But they didn't brew it.
They didn't brew it. I did.
Oh!
I brewed it for 9 days, and then I conditioned it for 5 days, letting it settle in at about 6.5%, but I couldn't swear on that. It tastes grapefruity and hoppy.
Mm-hmm. But not too hoppy.
Mild bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I fucking love it, and I would brew it again.
Yeah, I think it's pretty great.
I realized I just cut it off because I was like, yeah, I'm just drinking this now.
I'm just going to drink it, and they can't see you doing that.
Delicious. Jade, what would you rate this beer? Give it an honest go. I didn't make, the stuff that actually flavors the beer. I pretty much mix it and let it wait.
Yeah.
But what do you think about this one? Because this is a really good IPA for me.
I think I'm going to say between a 7.5 and an 8 because it doesn't make me do the face.
Yeah, no, not at all.
That most IPAs do make me do, but it still has some hoppiness in there. So it's not, and I'm not going to cherry IPA. This is versus the cherry IPA, right? Which is one of the holy grails of IPAs.
Cherry IPA. So I think it has to be a little bit
lower, but it's great. I could drink it all day. I mean, we have a whole bunch of it now. So.
Yeah. The first night we tapped it, you had 3 of them. And then yesterday, while you were out with some coworkers, I had 3 of them.
Because they're easy to drink.
It's so easy to drink. And by the time you got home, I was great. Yeah. And nothing was bad at all.
And so I think 3 is the perfect number because you feel great.
Yeah.
But you're also not an asshole. You're not to the point where other people are going to be like, that's too much.
Yeah. No, I would say 3's about the limit.
Yeah.
But I would have to agree with you that I think 8 is well-deserved by this beer.
Yes,
very, very good. Elvis Juice. What can I say? I'm all shook up about it. Hunka stinky cheese or whatever. Yeah, it gets an 8.
So about a hound dog or something?
Cracking all the time. It's crying, but he says cracking.
Folsom Prison Blues or something.
That's Johnny Cash. But that's my beer. That's Elvis Juice.
I love it, and we're going to keep drinking it until I can forget some more singers' songs, and then we'll be back in just a minute. Bye-bye.
Yeah, mama.
So Richard and Kahlan arrive at their destination, a beautiful remote mountain lake with a waterfall, a.k.a. the ovens.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, it's not a resort. Not like a ski resort.
Almost, that sounds fucking...
I know.
We found a place, there's mountains, there's a lake, it's private. There's no reason why I don't begin to build our home right now. Food time, puck.
It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for there to be a resort with hot spring-fed pools that's called the ovens.
I'm looking right now. I don't see anything called the ovens, but with that in mind, we should go to Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, or Utah.
Well, I know people in Arizona, and I was told recently that we should go to Alaska.
Washington, Wyoming, duh. Okay, now I'm done. That's the whole list.
Okay.
Podcast ATT road trip?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Kahlan explains that the pure water of the lake flows from a desolate, poisoned area up high. Except the thing that got me a little bit was that we've been told about this place multiple times for one reason. Because those fucking paca plants or whatever the fuck, those and the moss might lose their magic, right? And make this whole thing a poisoned waterfall. I just feel like we were explicitly told we have no idea when this is going to happen. So I just feel like her being the pure water of the lake comes from up there is a stretch. We don't know that the water of this lake
I understand.
At all.
Because we've been told about this area and exactly what's happening in it.
Yeah, what could potentially happen in this, it could be the first thing or the last thing to fall because they don't know, right?
Is she just reiterating what Zed was saying before?
Sort of, but it seems to imply that they assume that this water is clean, especially because in just a few moments here, Richard decides to swim to the cave.
Ooh, yeah. They're assuming it's all working.
Right. Which
That's a really good point because they've been
so
told
risky.
that magic is not working, and they've explicitly been told that it's only because of magic that this system happens.
Right.
So the idea that Richard is swimming in there is kind of an admission that they believe magic is working. Or
at least the magic of the boss is still working. I just wanted to point that out because
that's really interesting.
That's the only reason why I said potentially poisoned at the beginning of this episode. Not just because you made the beer, but also because
I stand by my product.
I know, I'm drinking it. It's good. But because they don't fucking know. We were told explicitly that we don't know if magic, if the maws are considered a high magic thing or a low magic thing, and which order the magic would fail in. So, risky business, sirs.
The way you shook your hand, it's like, in olden times when you hear people describe like shaking a fist at someone.
At the cloud. And I'm more than 3 feet away from you, so it made you anxious?
Well, that's the thing.
And
you did it in a way that made me anxious. And I know you can't reach me from where you're at. But I was just like, wow, that's how that starts. You're just like, I'm so mad, I'm just going to shake.
Yeah, and it is effective, though, because it made you feel something.
It is, yeah. Like, not from here, but if you were closer, yeah, that might be mildly threatening. Of course, you're not mad now.
No.
I know for a fact you grow when you're mad. So I'm safe here.
My wingspan will be larger.
Yeah. Yeah, in a way.
He then asks her, Kahlan, why this place is called the Ovens, and she's like, there's a really small, warm cave behind the waterfall, which seems like an innuendo.
Oh, shit.
But whatever.
So, oh man. Okay, so I have some info. So I can't say the thing I want to say, but makes sense.
It's all just a veiled allegory.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Allegory.
Now look, I can't say the thing right now, but I'm having the thought. And if you think you know what I'm saying because of some things and some certain warm caves, send an email, podcastatt@gmail.com.
And we'll see if Nate remembers what you are referring
to. Right,
to.
because like 3 days from now, I'm going to forget about this. And the next time we record, I might not bring it up. And I'm going to be bummed out about that when I listen back to this and go,
come in and just be
the cave is an allegory for blank.
And they'll be like, I know what you were talking about. That's the only way they're going to open it.
You were like, yeah, I get it. And I'm like, wait, what do they get?
What? What did I say?
Oh, man. I got to get to editing these like soon then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on it. So, Richard, wondering why Ander would have been interested in this fucking area, notices something...
It's warm and wet.
Odd. Yeah, right?
Sorry.
It's beautiful. Did you not see the cover of the book?
It's fucking great. Did you not hear the description? Yeah, I would never leave.
Yeah. He points out, though, that the rock of the waterfall's cliff is a different color, darker gray, than the surrounding greenish gray mountains.
So the greenish gray is different than the darker gray.
Darker gray.
The darker gray. Why do you keep whispering it?
Because it's in parentheses.
I know you're not saying anything bad, but it makes me feel like you are.
It's important. But also not important enough for me to put it without parentheses. Do you understand?
Fair. Yeah, well, okay. So we all know that Richard, ultimately, Terry Goodkind, loves a scenery description.
Oh, yeah.
And that's fine. I really don't mind it. Sometimes they're a little long, but then Richard notices this different colored rock. I would not notice this. I might see the color difference, but I wouldn't be like, oh, that makes me have a thought. I'd be like, whoa, look at that rock. And unfortunately, that'd probably be about it.
It's not super duper clear, but they say the rock of the waterfall's cliff. So if it's the whole cliff is a different color than the surrounding rocks, that makes sense. If it's just where the waterfall and the water is, that's where I'm like, it's just wet stone.
It would be hard to tell, especially because the stone would be a darker color because it was wet.
Right. But if the whole face where it's not wet is also darker of the cliff, then that makes sense.
Yeah, then you might notice it. And then on top of that, even, it's dry and a different color. It would stick out more.
Right.
And it might look like just natural erosion. This is where
shadows,
a waterfall occurs. So there's water going over this rock, and over time it erodes it, and eventually it crumbles away. New rock face. It'd be interesting, but I also wouldn't be like, oh my goodness, look at this different colored rock.
If it's anywhere other than just the wet parts, then it likely would be noticeable, and because rocks are cool. Especially if there's any parts of sparkly in them.
Yeah.
And like
yes, I agree.
And so I feel like if we were on a mountain, right? We've been on one, and we saw one whole cliff face that was a different color, we would probably notice it.
You know, when you put logic to it like that.
I literally did point out the different, because the stairs, like walking up Ben Nevis, right? There are stairs, quote unquote, that are made out of rocks, right?
Yeah.
Going all the way up. And some of those rocks are like gray in color, just like the other ones. But some of them are red.
They are bright red. Well, maybe not bright, but like a brownish red, but clearly not from the area.
They don't seem like they would be from the area, but how else would they get up there? We talked about it.
Holy fuck.
We talked about why
we would do this
here.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Richard,
that's
baby,
what the face was.
I'm back.
The face was.
I was prepared to give Richard a whole lot of shit for this because I'm like, this is not how real people talk. And maybe it was a little different than the talk we had, but it is.
But those also
because
those
when
rocks,
you're out there in nature, you're appreciating it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and you would notice something like that.
And the redder rocks were slipperier than the other rocks in the area, even with the boots on that we had. Because you slipped a couple times on the way down.
I sure did. Yeah, I landed right on my ass a couple of times.
It was only on the red rocks that
slippery
were
shit
because they were
smoother because they were put there intentionally.
I don't know. We talked.
It feels
about
like
this.
they didn't come from there. But
why
that's
would
the
you
only
haul
time.
Rocks up there? That's a long way to haul a rock, Nate.
Because for stairs.
But there's rocks right
there.
Because
you're climbing a mountain.
Why wouldn't you just cut a rock out of the right there?
Because I don't know.
I know. This was the conversation we had then.
Way back in the day when they probably set that up, people needed something to do.
So they just spent their day hauling rocks up fucking sheer faces of mountains, man.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Well,
and I thank them for it.
Kahlan and Richard both realized that the rock is the exact same type that was used to create the Dominie Dirtch. So they have found the quarry or the source of that stone. Richard speculates, though, that Ander didn't do what you're saying the Scots did. He thinks...
Between 1803 and 1822, by the way. So yeah, they were fucking bored. Anyways, moving on.
He thinks that Ander didn't haul massive stones, but used magic, perhaps taking a small seed rock and then using additive magic to grow the double Ds at the border.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but...
Dr. Miami knows about that, doing something along those lines. I don't know.
Who?
He's the guy who does, like, the free body modifications for, like, teen moms and people, because he'll like, broadcast him doing the surgery on his social medias. So your body, yeah, it's, like, terrible. And then the results aren't good either, but you got it for free. Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've been this flustered since our Merkin conversation.
A lot of the teen moms have gotten
they get free work, so then the doctor's name goes out on the TV, and it's bad, but it's free, but it's publicity.
Yeah, but if you
yeah.
look at any of their butts, their butt jobs, it's not good.
You can't screw up a butt job.
Oh, you can though.
I mean, listen.
Listen, you can. You can.
But
It
I
might not even
mean-
be his fault. It might be their aftercare. I don't know, but anybody who knows will know who Dr. Miami is.
I'm going to be real honest with you right now. How did we get here?
Seeds for DDs, for double Ds.
Because, okay, I understand. Yep,
Yeah.
we're back in the game. How large was the area that was a different color? If it was just behind the waterfall, like we've been to Niagara, I've been to Niagara.
haven't.
We've not been together.
haven't.
No, I have. It's very wide. It's a lot larger.
The pictures look like it's very
Yeah,
wide.
it's pretty fucking big, actually.
Yeah.
But like the width of where the water falls is also very wide.
I'm going to be honest. That seems so loud and wet and people-y. I don't know that I ever need to do that.
Listen, it's definitely people-y. But here's the thing. I love big water.
I do
Oh my
too,
God, is it
but-
fucking great. Standing near Niagara Falls reminds you of how little you are. And I know that seems like it might be a negative thing for some people, but I relax in a way that is impossible any other place other than like next to an ocean. Oh, it is so good. And it's just for the 5 fucking minutes you're going to sit there and look at it and be like, ah, goddamn, is that great?
I think that's the part that's upsetting me because I feel like if I knew that we could go and then sit and relax for a while, it's the idea that we would get there, see it, it's loud, there's people, and then we leave. Like, you're running to
it's
see
pretty
it and then
hectic.
walk away. And that just,
But that's where
that's why we do it when we're like 65 and we don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck then. When I'm looking at something like that, it's pure joy. The old history plaques, they're all over. We saw them a bunch when we went up north and like to the UP
I
and
do like
stuff.
seeing that stuff.
I will sit and read a plaque for like 10 minutes and be happy about it. I don't know what it is. I do like history, but like the plaques aren't that exciting. But it doesn't matter. It's when you behold something like this waterfall in nature that looks like stuff you've never seen before. Now, Richard notices the rock in the waterfall. And that would be possible at a place like Niagara Falls, if not for just like the sheer size of it. Niagara Falls is huge. But they're not at Niagara Falls. They're looking at one waterfall. Let's all pretend it's a cartoon waterfall. It's like 10 feet wide, and there is a section of rock, let's say 20 feet wide, right behind the waterfall that's a different color. So not only are your eyes drawn to the waterfall, they're drawn to the different color and the natural wonder that is, and you would be appreciative of it.
Yeah, and I think under the water is that other color as well, but I think that because some of the dry areas are that color, that's what...
Right. I picture it that the discolored area behind the waterfall is wider than the waterfall, clearly showing that it is not because the water is there, but because the rock is different.
I think for the end of this book, I want to come back to this point about the stone coming from here, just for the sake of chatting about it again, because I don't feel like I could say everything I want to say about it right now. But there's something nagging.
I just made a note of it to make sure that fucking happens.
Cool. Great.
Boom!
Great. At this point, Richard, after like everything we've talked about, that they should just be like hesitant of this water. Richard decides to swim.
So this has happened to us before. The first time we went in the ocean, this matters. It was nighttime.
Yeah.
And you were a little nervous.
Yeah.
And I did it anyways. But then I did, like, there's, like, stingrays and shit.
That's why,
so you do have to be careful.
My first experience being by the ocean when I was younger was that you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning and there's fucking jellyfish all over the fucking... So,
you don't
like, you
want to be
shouldn't
down
go
there
out
during
there
red
in the
tide
nighttime.
either. There's,
Because-
like, dead fish everywhere. It's terrible.
Well, not even red tide, though. Like, at nighttime, all the dangerous shit is, like, hanging out
Gets
in the
a little
water.
closer to the beach, yeah.
And so you shouldn't...
You shouldn't, but that's the thing. Like, I know enough to know to fucking look. I was only very shallow. The moon was very bright. I could see what was by me. If there was a dark cloud by my feet, I would not be standing in the fucking water. But Richard and Kahlan are dealing with magical shit.
Yeah.
And Richard is like, I'm gonna fucking get in there, when we know people are just getting sucked into public fountains. Probably not a good idea, bro.
Yeah, water isn't the enemy right now, sir.
I know you usually like to get naked with beautiful women in the water. Might not be nefarious, might not be anything at all, but it's a thing you tend to do a lot. You need to avoid that for the time being.
Well, he takes his nips out, and
Of course.
an aggressive raven.
Let's be honest, his shirt only was buttoned at the one button at the very bottom to begin with.
Basically, he shouldn't have even been wearing a shirt. But he takes it off, and then an aggressive raven swoops down and forces them back away from the water, right?
Feels a little weird, but okay. Aggressive bird would get my attention.
Especially a raven. We've discussed this.
They're very large.
They are large.
Like, seriously, the first time I saw an eagle at John Ball Park Zoo, I was fucking blown away. Because, like, I had seen an eagle, but every single eagle, and this is very true, I had assumed was maybe a foot tall.
Yeah.
And then we went to the zoo, and I saw, like, a 3-foot bird who looked me dead in the eye, like he could just tear every vein out of my body if he wanted to. And I was like, that's a fucking predator right there. Holy shit. Eagles are huge. Ravens, way bigger than I thought they were. Terrifying.
I remember standing behind Jackson at the zoo, and he was like 4 or 5, and being like, that bird is the size of my child.
And finally understand how a bird could, like, carry off a small dog.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, no, I get it.
It's like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I fucking understand.
That's like a 7-foot wingspan, and that fucker's at least 3 foot tall.
Yeah, so if you're just like, listen, I feel like there's some instances where if a bird were to swoop down on you, you'd be like, oh, like,
You
surprise?
duck, you might swing.
Well,
But it'd only be near you very briefly.
Well, I mean, it's like, you'd be surprised, but maybe you'd be like, I get it. I feel like I would take it so seriously if a bird, like, came at me like that. And they do go, is his nest around here? But, like,
they have a couple of the normal thoughts.
right, because
it's mama, there might be babies around,
yeah, because
nest.
it's obviously so intentional, because you're not in, like, an area that you would expect a bird to be like, get the fuck away from that.
Hey, that shit's dangerous.
Yeah. Like,
Don't
you're not
drink
fucking
the
with
water.
a tree, right? You're going into the lake. And birds don't just, like, hang out by a lake.
Why would a bird give a shit that you were going into water?
Right.
It wouldn't. So, yeah, it would be unnatural, weird, and it would stick out quite a bit. Plus, I mean, you were attacked by a fucking bird today.
Yeah.
You're going to tell someone about that.
Right. Richard goes, something's weird about that bird. You know what? I got it. I know exactly what's wrong with that bird.
Figured it out.
That bird is not a bird. That bird's a chime.
Birds is dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is birds. Therefore, that bird's not a bird.
Birds is fuck you.
What? I can't believe it took you giving me double fingers for me to get that. And I'm sorry it took me so long. That was great. You're great. Yeah, I deserved every inch of those middle fingers.
I just thought it was a funny joke.
It was.
They're birds, right?
They are birds. I love it.
So, Richard, at this point, fears a chime-infested trap in the water. Even though it doesn't make sense that there would be a chime trap in the water if the chime tried to stop you from going in the water. But they decide to abandon the swim anyways.
Holy shit. I had not considered that. Yeah, if there's one chime being like, don't get in the water, and there's another chime being like, come into the water.
Yeah.
Why are you fighting against each other?
Yeah. But it could be poison, so don't go in there also.
They're both trying to kill you.
Yeah, why would
why would one try and stop you?
Yep.
Might be a symbol That it's not a chime.
You know?
I know.
So they decide that they have to go back to Fairfield. It's the ultimate
Naturally.
end of this.
Let's go all the way back.
Yeah. To research the new discovery about the origin of the double Ds.
Not breasts. The Dominie Dirtch.
Whatever you want it to be. They have decided to finish sending their men to canvass Anderith for the upcoming vote.
Right.
So they're not going to do it themselves. They're going to have other people.
They're going to go
for
check
them.
out a library. They're going to make sure the plan of all the speeches and the pre-vote campaign, that's the word for it. The campaign is going off. I feel a little bit dissatisfied. Yeah, you got the creeps. You probably shouldn't go in the water. The Raven was definitely a factor in that decision, but also you learned almost nothing because everything you did learn, Kahlan could have told you like before you left.
Also, none of the chickens tried to talk to you except one that tried to say mother, and this one obviously did not say mother.
Oh yeah,
So,
no
like,
words. Different thing.
It was flapping and being crazy. But also, there's a point in this chapter where they're talking about the upcoming vote, and Kahlan tells him, listen, whatever happens, you done good, kid. Basically.
That'll do, Peg.
Right.
That'll do.
And Richard is like, why does it sound like you don't believe me? And she's like, no. I just want you to know.
How come?
No matter what, you done good.
How come every time you say yes, sir, kind of sounds like fuck you? Practice.
Yeah. And all I could think was like, because she absolutely does not believe you.
Yeah.
This is going to work. Richard is like, it feels like you don't believe in this. And it's like, because she doesn't.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, Richard. She told you that.
Mhm.
She told you were wrong from the get. You shouldn't let him vote from the get. So, like, you should go into this whole situation with the understanding that she doesn't have your back. She might be supporting you, right? She's your wife, and she's like, I'm gonna back you,
here.
but I don't have to be happy about it.
No. We are coming into a place that doesn't know us. Like, we are the overhead people you should trust, obviously, but they know people here. They trust people here.
Yeah. We're the Bobs.
We're
coming in to make changes.
Yeah.
You can't expect them to like you.
But Richard does. He expects that they will see truth in what he says, despite the fact that you are in the middle of media-controlled government. You know what I mean? Like, it's anything that their people hear is going to be coming through a filter.
Yes, that is true.
That they trust. Other than
they
what
like
you're
that
saying.
filter.
Right.
Yeah.
Super fun talks. So those are our wizard notes of prophecies about this chapter.
Prophecy, it's gonna be bad.
That's my truth. I would love to hear yours.
Hell yeah.
Write to us in your journey books to the email Nate has told you a million times this episode.
podcastatt@gmail.com.
Or find us on any of our social medias.
Glub, glub, glub.
If you would like to support this podcast and hear some more exclusive content.
Just for you.
Us over on patreon.com/podcastatt.
ACC, shit, I was late.
Yep, you were. Where every tier is a happy tier. So natural.
Was that too much?
Thank you all for listening. That's
Fuck
all
yeah.
for us, friends.
We will see you real soon.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye now. Take care. Have a nice day. Or night. Or like whenever.
Can we stop?
Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did it.
All right.
I think we did it.
Yay.
How long are you going to keep this up if I just keep the recording going?
I don't know.
She's still smiling.
But I'm out of beer, so I don't know how it's going to turn out for us.
I think that means you might smile longer. Okay. She does look concerned now. I am going to turn it off.